what now was it we heard from Northern Embezzlement Jessica the other night just hence? Was it about the fiendish tapping at her door knocker that evaporated to mist when her angry husband went to investigate with a fireplace poker? Or was it that weaselly Oregon Joe fire eyes through the cracks in Old Man Grandmaster's wall? A pegboard made of fronds and shards caked together in some kind of insalubrious brocade that dashed itself to smithered ruins above the keening shards of shoreline rocks that act as the teeth of the ocean, and the seal of doom lay upon their brow like a kiss from fate, dripping with the blood of the damned. Sudden Christmas blockade, and we all ate farmers and found ruin amongst each other in the slides of the flank and the sides of cut beef in irregular patterns that began to spell secret codes entered on a flat screen by a barrel of impressors and a high king grandam old lady king with a bug mustache and a flask of cascading menagerie let loose on a cable in kindling wood, bundling dreading into a cask of mockery and moist movement against a poised woman of stone, a lady of salt no less of a drudgery she lets loose each night at the sight of your clenching fist. The first oxenharmer, statuary harmonic grasper we delved went too far in the depths to delineate its disintegration into anything less than measly bits and grisly bites. Oh, how graphically grew the rent organs of the slain came to be in the fullness of time. The claw-wise streaks of bloody disruption wrought by the clawed paw of the mother bear as she consumed her young eyelids first and vomited a great hairball of multi-skulled bear predator wheels out of her massive gullet. Oh, but what shameful degradation hath been wrought by that most pitiless multi-skulled bear-ball abomination, rolling like a sphere of doom through the forests of the human mind, over the many-centuried skull of history's hell. Schools of fish drown in the oxygen of my kindling logins, and I forgot all my many passwords and locked myself out on account of the eye. This is why, in the folds of my youthful flesh, I once found a rocket gazetteer and a blast thesaurus, which, when used in a sole conjunction of modalities, gave me the ability to describe every location on Earth in multiple ways. A skill which helped me blend into the Moon River Rockettes when I was planted like a bulb within their social construct, sent to perform a treacherous act of barbarity on their barbell bassinets. We kept it fresh in those days, but only at tremendous personal expense. And it made all ounces of my flesh flow like liquid butter to consider the great concentration of development soon to occur at the edge of my spatula. Winding up like a World Series relief batter, I crouched low and slung my informed depth persiflage acutely, and, not to sound my own passel wagon, most adroitly, I found my old adage accurately assuaged. One kind meter deserves an acquiescent, iridescent sense of fluorescence. Or the essence of the aquifer is scarcely worth mention. Do you not, now knowing the fullness of these considerations, find this to be an abundantly worthy cause to take up with the baton, with the pen, with the paints and fissures, and craft aplenty, and bake a worthy ombre cake into the crenellated merlons of earth history of humanoid life? Or will you sink to the floor like a floor sink object, and then calibrate all sense of gravity in an n-dimensional subset of negative values, thus effectuating the previously mentioned recursivity conundrum, only this time in a rotational calculation taking place in 47 clearly defined rotating dimensionality vectors. If you can manage to ration out the rational numbers in clearly acceptable ratios, we can work a machination of mechanistic factors to factor out any superordinal hypercoordinates you might have a mind to finagle. Don't let it bagel you back. Find immediate eye-cleaning station, or you will reap all the bend efforts vowelable by the fordable legal laws which bind you in your nether municipality, by gum. You will thank me later, or I will extract your teeth violently and with malice. This is a specific threat against mentioned specific target of realistic threat here, according to all manner of personal goose-fitting shoe masks and masquerade funiculars. Or a giant rabbit bunny I hate didn't just crawl in my ear and lay an egg. How else could I people at shoes so hard? Artichoke artist and chokeful, Glovis Cleveman. I hate your spark, and it shows in the way I weather my grime, one flute at a time, road barker. Thank you all for your heart.